Hey then everyone, it's Juan and James Romero here from SwitchWatch. Today we were invited to an exclusive event in London.
We got to hang out with the guys at Koei Tecmo as they bring in their latest games to the Nintendo Switch, and we've got a hands-on exclusive experience. We've got some footage to show you of Attack on Titan 2 and the latest game in the Atelier series.
Let's get straight into the footage. Enjoy.
We got to spend 3 hours with Attack on Titan 2 in the Koei Tecmo event, which we were invited to in London today. The first game follows the ever popular series anime Attack on Titan, which is set in a world where humanity is pressed into living in cities behind massive walls as a defense against titans, huge humanoids that attack and eat humans seemingly without any reason. But as the plot thickens in season 2, we get to unravel more of the story.
The anime series is fantastic, and if you've not watched it yet, I implore you to do so. It's currently on Netflix. The first game was good, and this aims to build on those foundations. In this game you get to play out Series 1 and Series 2 of the anime series. Really impressive from the start is how you can customise your character. In fact, one of the ladies from Koei Tecmo managed to make her character look much like herself, down to small details. Once your character is customised, you get to jump into a bunch of training sessions to learn the movesets, and there are quite a few differences we noticed straight away from the first game. One of those is how you control your ODM and attacks, which are now controlled separately, whereas in the first game, one button controlled the ODM and the attack at the same time. It's really nice and fluid how you can choose your target's limbs on the Titan to literally chop off and take them down. Graphic indeed. This makes getting the angle easier to get the deadly strike to the neck, much like in a bullfight. If you go for the neck straight away though, often your attacks will fail as the Titan will be able to defensively block, or you won't get that correct angle that you need for a successful strike. However, it is really satisfying when you do strike down these Titans. It feels fantastic.
As a scout, you work in a squad of 4, and as a solo player, you get to control when your scouts attack while managing your own attacks, which was all very simple to carry out, but took a little bit of time to get used to. What is really exciting is how you'll be able to cooperate with players online and take a bunch of missions. This will also include Annihilation mode, where you'll be able to assemble a team of 4 and play in PvP battles against another team, which we are very much looking forward to. The Koei Tecmo team hinted at more multiplayer modes. We didn't get to test these yet, but it does bring up the question of how easy this is going to be and how online chat is going to be implemented here, especially on the Switch. It's going to be important, we suspect, to work together in a close unit to win the battle, and communication is going to be very key.
From this early build, James and I were really impressed with both the visuals and audio. Swinging around like Spider-Man was fast, and there was no screen tear or stutter, and it all felt super fluid, which really felt great in both handheld and docked mode. All of the chat in game is voice acted in Japanese and dubbed in English. This time around you get to play with 30 characters instead of the 10 in the first game, and there is a relationship system that seems quite interesting. You have multiple choices in conversations, and selecting a favourable one increases your relationship with that particular character.
In terms of gameplay, you set up base in town where you can work on these relationships, purchase gear and so on before heading out on missions, and once on one you get to set up strategic bases with various choices, from a place to stock up on blades and gas, which you will need quite often, to setting up a turret that defends your position against the hordes of titans you will face. Taking down titans and completing missions gives you a grade, as well as leveling up your character, and you get a chance to obtain better gear and handy items along the way, introducing some level of progression with RPG style elements. We don't have too long to wait, as the game is being released on all platforms on the 20th of March, and we can't wait to get our hands on a review copy. Whilst we didn't have long enough to firmly give our stamp of approval, and we didn't get to try out co-op play, what we saw definitely had us optimistic and excited.
James, out of the few hours that we spent with this game, what are you most looking forward to when we get the review copy?
Well, for me, I'm in love with the Attack on Titan series, so it's really awesome to be able to get a bit more into the story and see some stuff that does really great fan service for me. What about yourself?
I'm really looking forward to actually setting up a SwitchWatch team and playing with yourself, Jordan, Brian and Lachlan, and also the PvP really interests me as well.
Well, I hope we can get to play against some SwitchWatchers and see if we can be the ultimate death squad, or if we're going to get knocked down a peg.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Whilst at the event, we also got to play Atelier Lydie Suelle. Hopefully I've said that correctly. This is the latest game in the Atelier series from Gust, the guys who also brought us Knights of the Azure 2 Bride of the New Moon, a game that I reviewed a little while ago. This is the 19th game in the Atelier series. It's been going for 20 years and it follows that very well. It's an RPG in a bit of a light-hearted style.
Now this game is very story orientated and it follows the Alchemist twins. They come about and discover a mysterious looking painting, and as they investigate, the girls are drawn into this world full of rare materials which is perfect for alchemy. Now during my playthrough I visited the town, I spoke to loads of NPCs, and there was loads of interesting snippets to find out more about the story and this world. Unfortunately I didn't get to play much further than that because Attack on Titan was so exciting and that took up most of our time, but really looking forward to reviewing this one.
The game's already been released in Japan, so it's nice to see them taking the time and making the effort to bring this one over to Europe. Let's see if it's any good. We haven't got too long to wait as this one's released in March.
So thanks for your time today, guys. Really exciting to see Koei Tecmo supporting the Switch with their games, and we're really excited to get the review copies so we can give you our verdicts on these ones.
As always, thank you very much, Switch Watchers. We really appreciate all of your support. If you stumbled on us for the first time and you want to stay up to date with everything Nintendo Switch related, why not subscribe and stick with us? Let us know what your thoughts are, pop a comment down below, and check out our written reviews and articles over at switchwatch.co.uk. We'll see you again soon. Thank you. Take care.
See you on the next one.